friends. So good to see you tonight. My little sweetheart Bunsen and I are here to welcome you to our weekly Sunday night spirit animal readings. Oh my god, yes, Spirit Animal Sunday. That is the official name for this session that we have been doing every Sunday here at Dragontail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and as I said, this is little Coco Van Bunsen. And we are just here to hang out with you and keep you cozy and warm on this chilly Sunday night and get some messages from our wonderful spirit animal friends. So great to see you all in the chat. Thank you so much to those of you who have already been waiting. I appreciate that so much. Hey there, Aries, and good to see you. Yeah, this is my little baby. She's my sweet girl. I've got 3 bunnies. This is my lady. She's the lady of the house. Hey, Tortuga, Krista, Jacqueline, yay! Everybody's here. And more people will show up, I'm sure, as the evening progresses. So tonight, guys, I am going to be doing our usual Arc Animal Tarot messages. Hey there, Daisy, Francisco. Good to see you. And I will be using, you know, that usual Arc Tarot Animal deck that I use for the Sunday night reads. And I'm going to be doing a little bit more focus on birds tonight. I will be doing 2 bird-centered decks for our oracle affirmations and for our spirit animal of the week for each person's special guardian. This has been definitely a very bird-filled week for me. Hey, Moonchild. That's right. Yes, Bluebie, our blue-footed booby, which is a hilarious seabird that has bright blue feet. That card came up again and again last week, so he has become a favorite already. Here for the for our spirit animal Sundays. Hey Lightseeker, hey Dragon Emperor. So this week, guys, I had a very powerful dream about a raven. The raven was incredible. Oh my goodness. So I dreamed that I went to Norway. I dreamed that I flew to Norway. It was very, very lifelike, very, very vivid. Felt very realistic, felt like I was really there. And so I got to Norway and I was staying with like a friend in her house. And I actually have a friend, client, member of the Dragon Channel who is in Norway. And so that's, you know, I was coming to see her. So I was there in this little house alone, staying there. And I walked out. It was like we were kind of, it's like it was in the country, a lot of trees, a lot of nature. And I was going down this little unpaved path. And I came to like the little crossroads, you know, sort of the end of the path. And there was all this beautiful greenery. And it was this gorgeous scene. And so there in the middle of it was this big, beautiful raven sitting there. And he was definitely looking at me. I was looking at him. He was looking at me, making the eye contact. And I had this feeling that I was like, I just was like really connected to this bird. And he, you know, was just chilling. And then I said, oh, I would love to have a feather. And so he points down at the ground. He points down with his beak. And I looked down at the ground and there were these 2 long black primary flight feathers, one from his right wing and one from his left wing. And so it was like he gave me those 2 feathers. There's Hildy, she's my friend in Norway. And so that bird left me 2 of his feathers and I picked him up and it was just this beautiful feeling. So the raven, the Norwegian raven, came to visit me in my dreams in a big, big way. And it continued on past that. Like I was hanging out in Norway, going to the restaurants and grocery stores. There was a lot of food involved. And then my dad came into the dream too. Like in the dream, he was still you know, alive in the 3D, and he was like worried about me being on my own in Norway, and he's like, I better go check on her. So she So he came into my dreams and flew over to Norway as well. So there was a part where we were hanging out together. But that raven, really, like, it was a powerful feeling connection, dream that I had. And then tonight, about an hour ago, the barred owls here were really hooting it up. They were making some noise. So I'm feeling these birds around me, in a big, big way. Love my birds. Of course, I love my bunnies too. Babble babies. Oh, she's sweet. She's just, oh my gosh, she's very relaxed. She had a lot of hopping time earlier. She was really running around and getting around, so she's so chilled out. She said, I got all my exercise in, Mom. So if you have a sweet bunny or kitty, cat, or dog, or fur baby, or feather baby, or scaly baby, whatever you may have in your house, it's great to snuggle up with them and connect with our animal spirits, whether they are out in nature, out in the wild, or if they are here living with us. You know, our animals are definitely our friends, our guides, our inspirations, on a daily basis. And I just love it. I love, these little evenings we do on Sunday, because when I was first starting to read, you know, or get into tarot, get into astrology way back when I was a teenage dragon, that was the first thing I got into, was animal oracle cards. Yeah. And so it was like, that's always spoken to me on a very deep level. Always been an animal lover, always been an animal person. I've had a lot of bunnies and a lot of birds and fish and all kinds of things. I grew up with dogs. And so yeah, it's just a great time. So let me go ahead. I'm gonna get Bunsen back in with her bunny brother, back in the bunny warren in the other room, and I'm gonna put her in there. So bonjour, bonsoir, Bunsen says. Yes, she's my very sophisticated bun. And
I will be seeing you later. That's my voice. I hope you have a wonderful evening.
On off she goes. So I will be right back, guys, and we will start our readings. All right, the bunny is safely secured. Thank you for that blessing, Colin. Always appreciate you getting us started out on that. Thanks so much for everybody who is in here. Yu David, Lightseeker, Moonchild, of course. She is our brand new moderator. She has been in the chat for a long time, and she is a moderator now, so I really appreciate her help. Oh, thank you, Aries. Then I think y'all are pretty darn divine yourselves. Hey, Silver Star, Miss Daisy, I love you. Oh, you do have a lot of critters. Daisy, wow, you've got lots. Darn. Yes. That's right, Jacqueline. Jacqueline is training Moonchild in the ways of YouTube moderation. Hey, Nancy. Oh, I hope everything's going okay, Nancy. I'm so sorry to hear that. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're hanging in there. It's been tough times. I've just been staying in the house. I really have. I mean, I work from home, so it's not like a real big hardship for me to stay and hang out in the house. You know, but I know it's tough. I know it's really tough. So, yeah, we're on for, you know, tonight is a really nice night astrologically for doing psychic messages and work, because the moon and Neptune tonight are in Pisces and they are conjunct. So this is going to be a good night. I can already feel it. I'm like, we are going to have some good messages coming through this evening. I do not doubt. Mercury has also just shifted into Capricorn. It left the sign of Sagittarius today and has moved into Capricorn. So we're definitely feeling that vibration as well. Wow, as soon as I talk about, I'm like feeling the goosebumps, right? Because that is actually where my my natal Mercury is in Capricorn as well. So in my element. Tomorrow is the beginning of the winter solstice. So guys, I will be here. That starts actually, the winter solstice begins tomorrow officially at 5:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so that is when the sun shifts into Capricorn and starts our winter season officially. So today is literally the last day of autumn, the last day of our Samhain season coming to a full close. It's our last day with the sun in Sagittarius for 2020. So much love again to all my Sagittarians. It was wonderful to spend this month with the sun moving through your sign. And this is the last night. I will be rocking my Sagittarius teacup until next year. Yep. So Sagittarius, you guys know how to party, I'll tell you. You know how to party. I love you guys. I love my Sagittarians. You know, but we're shifting on up into the season of the goat. So it's goaty time coming up tomorrow. I will be live streaming tomorrow, y'all. We will be doing winter solstice messages. I'll be doing a collective read, and I will be doing, you know, readings for all 12 signs to get a little idea of what this next 3 months with this winter season coming in will mean for us. And of course, after that, our next big Celtic observance will be Imbolc in February. That's the same day as Groundhog Day. So February 2nd will be our next big midpoint Celtic season celebration. So I'm very excited. I'm not sure what time works best for everyone. We could start anytime. I could do it at 5, I could do it at 7 or 8 p.m. To start the winter solstice live. I'm open to your input on that because I haven't set it for a specific time. I just know that I'm going to be doing it because I always do a live stream for the beginning of the season. Someone said talk and having a murder chat. You know, tonight I have these beautiful perfume oils from Nui Cobalt, who I would love to interview on my channel sometime because her work is awesome. But actually the perfume oil that I used and put on tonight was Murder of Crows. So someone mentioned the word murder. I'm like a murder of crows. Because y'all are my murder of crows. We're all hanging out cawing it up. Yeah, I'm thinking evening, hair raising, like 7 or 8 p.m. because that will be like a time when everybody's off work because a lot of folks have to work on a Monday. Yep. So I think that'll be great. All right, let's get some sweetgrass burning. Burning. Yes. Ooh, yeah, that fire's good. This is going to be a hot night. I'm telling you, I think this is going to be a very, very good night. We have got so much going on. We have got this beautiful, strong, psychic Pisces energy here tonight in the house. And that's hitting my Venus sign, so you know there's going to be some good messages coming through. Yeah, let's get a little sage in here too. Let's do a little bit of that action. I always like to have my sage as well. Yep. I'm going to sage myself. I'm going to sage you all. And ask for spirit to bring in cleansing, protection, release from negative energies. If anyone's been dealing with any negative energies this week, I just ask for spirit, for Archangel Michael, and all of our guides to release that. Send it back to its sender because it does not belong to you. So be it. And we are going to get a little bit of tuning fork action. We're just going to charge ourselves up. I've got my sun fork and my earth fork. Let's go ahead and hit those and just get a little sonic clarity going on here. Always feels great. I like to do these every time I start a read. Yeah. Oh, it feels so good. These two are the vibration of the sun and the earth. And so for me, these feel both very grounding and very clearing. And very, like, affirmative, because the sun is that nice solar energy. Let's get that heart chakra fork. Let's get that heart chakra going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. For anybody asking about this perfume oil, and this is the gal, I love her. Her name is Forrest, and she has a website. It's Nui Cobalt, Nuicobalt, like cobalt blue, Nui Cobalt Designs. And she makes these magical intention perfume oils. And not only do they smell amazing, but they're also like made under the right like astrological auspices and things like that. She's a very, very cool gal. I would love to interview her sometime, or just, you know, have her talk about what she does, because she's awesome. But this was one that she made called Murder of Crows. And that's the one I'm wearing right now. It smells really good. I can tell it's got like fir needle and like anise, and I think maybe a little black currant, because it's just a little fruity. It's so good. It's like it's for magical gatherings of like-minded people, and so that's why I thought this is perfect, because it's not only are crows a very magical animal spirit, but this is definitely a magical gathering we're having here tonight. So I highly recommend her. You know, especially like to support a small business, to support someone who's very very energetically awesome. She's a cool gal. She's just really, really neat, and I like her. I like her so much, and I really want to push her energy. Yeah, I'll throw the website up there. Oh yeah, doTERRA is good. That's a good one too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But Nui Cobalt, Nuicobalt Designs. She is very, very cool. Yeah, check her out, Lightseeker. You'll love her stuff. A lot of her stuff is limited edition. Like she'll do, you know, like a small run of something for each season. So once it sells out, she sometimes brings them back, like again. But like, and there are a few that are kind of like her staples, like she keeps on hand. But she does them, like, I think her next release is going to be on the 28th. And she just, I ordered someone, she did like, yeah, there it is, Lightseeker. That's exactly it. Thank you for throwing that up there. That I ordered, she did like one that was like Snowy Owl and Snow Cat and Snowshoe Hare, the snow bunny. And so I ordered all the snow animal oils. But she's not on Etsy. She has just her own website. Yeah, she has her own website. So I love her. Yeah, she's a great one to support if you're looking for smell good stuff that is energetically and magically supportive. All right, guys, so let's get into it. Let's go. Let's do this thing. Let's get a little drink of the tea. We're going to start with Aries. We're going to definitely do these in order tonight. So we will just be going through Aries. Yeah, everyone get your tea. Get your tea, y'all. We're going to be spilling some of it. We're going to be spilling some tea. So Aries. How are you doing? I'm loving on my Aries these days. You guys have had great reads. So much of this energy is shifting up out of such a heavy place for you as we're coming out of so much of that Saturn Capricorn energy. And yes, the sun is going into Capricorn tomorrow along with Mercury, but But those big energies are changing. They are changing in a really big way for my Rams, and I love it. So let's get some messages from your spirit animals for Aries. Let's see what they have to bring through for you. I'm going to start with a main guardian bird spirit. This is our bird-centric edition of Spirit Animal Sunday for sure. So let's get a special bird guardian to start this out for Aries for this week ahead. Our peregrine falcon, look at that. The fastest bird, right? The fastest diver, fastest energy, absolutely awesome. Seize the moment in life and love or lose it forever. Ooh, that's kind of intense. So this energy is with you this week, Aries. This is your divine spirit bird guardian. This is about really, I mean, this to me is your energy, Aries, because you are a sign of taking action. You're definitely not somebody that sits around and waits on something when you see it. And I would say Aries definitely takes that quick dive into things many times. So when life opportunities come up this week, Aries, when love opportunities come up this week, don't sit on it. Don't wait on it. It's time to act. This is beautiful. All right, let's get into your tarot for the week. Let's check in and see what our animals are bringing through on our tarot messages for you, Aries. Wow, okay, lots more bird energy. So the first one that came out, and this is your own energy, the puffin, the fool, childlike wonder, trust, and freedom. This is also very Aquarian energy. This is to me Aquarius and Aries. This is all about taking action, taking the leap of faith, releasing old pain of the past, and saying, you know what, just because that situation turned out badly or that situation was painful doesn't mean that's going to happen again. So it's really being willing to see things with brand new eyes, brand new vision, trust in the divine, trust in your guidance this week, Aries. Right in the center, look at that. We have our world card. I love that you have the beginning and the end in the major arcana here, because the puffin is that very first card of the major arcana and the world card is the last one. So I really do feel not only is this about taking that leap of faith and return to innocence. I'm thinking that song now, right? The return to innocence, that old Enigma song. That's what this feels like, you know, right here. And then the world card, that macaw energy, that's about the completion. That's our Saturn energy. That's our Saturn card, and Saturn just went into Aquarius, so it's no longer in a challenging aspect for you. So to me, it is. This is like full circle, one old door closing, another new door opening. It's beginning, sacred contracts being completed, infinite possibility being opened up. The caterpillar energy is here. That is the Four of Pentacles in this tarot. So there is a scarcity consciousness, material success, fear of loss. So Aries, I do think this is what you're kind of working through or being challenged by, is that this is that feeling like I want to let go. I want to transform, right? With the caterpillar. But that Four of Pentacles, a lot of times it holds on to things in that heart chakra and sometimes in the material world as well. And it's really, it signifies a kind of reluctance to let something old go so that you can, you know, embrace something new. So Aries, I think that is very much what you're working through this week. We've had a major transition of energy this past week. Just yesterday, Jupiter left Capricorn and went into Aquarius. Last Thursday, Saturn went into Aquarius as well after a 3-year travel energy in Capricorn. So this is, I mean, these are big things that are coming full circle for you. And you're going from a feeling of having to be very cautious over this last 3 years. I think Aries, you know, you've really learned a lot about maturation, having to slow down, having to really think before you act. And now you're stepping back into this energy where it's like you can start acting again. You don't have to think about it so long and hard as you had been this last 3 years. You know, a lot of big lessons for Aries, a lot of big lessons that come through for you. So we're going to do a special tonight, guys. I'm going to do a little bit of a pick a card here for you all. So I've got these feather cards. They're all different feathers. So I'm going to pick 3 of these out, and you can look at the feathers. All of them are going to be for you, but if there's one that resonates with you stronger or you feel more drawn to, that is extra. That's like an extra message for you this week. So let's go ahead. I'm going to lay out these 3 cards for you. So you can just personally, as you look at these, you can pick which one of these resonates with you the strongest, which one you feel the most drawn to here, Aries. But every one of them is going to be for you, but one of them might feel a little bit stronger. So just give yourself just a moment and just pick which one you think is yours. And then we're just going to take a little breath. Breathe in and out, and then we're going to start revealing them. All right, so our first feather here is the woodpecker spirit. And this, of course, is really a persistent energy. I love this one. This is the downy woodpecker, actually. Use your discernment and fortitude to achieve your goals and find a new rhythm. All right, so right in the center, if you picked this one, this is the blackbird coming through, the blackbird spirit here, Aries. So that one says, the magical and unique qualities of your untapped potential are unfolding now. All right, and the last one is the white turkey. I love that, the white turkey. So we've got the power to heal the earth is within you. The turkey is a very generous, open kind of spirit. So that is a beautiful energy for you. All of those are for you, Aries, but one of them may have popped out at you a little stronger than the others. So let's get into our next sign. Woot! I love doing those pick of feathers. Pick the feathers. This has been a very bird-centric week. See, there's a regular turkey in that card too. The white aspect of any animal. If you see, that's something very interesting. But if you see in a dream or a vision, especially, if you see the white version of an animal, whatever it may be, it's the higher aspect. It's almost like the spirit aspect, right? Whereas if you see them in full color, it's more the physical manifestation. If you see them in black, that's like the power of it coming full circle. That's almost like that black moon energy where it's like you can really embrace and take on the power of it. So it's really cool, like the symbology of the colors that animals will take on, especially in spirit, right? So Taurus is up next. Let's see what we've got for you, Taurus. I hope you all are doing great. We are shifting out of some earth energies, but also shifting into others. So there's still a lot of earth support that you're getting, Taurus, because we're about to step into Capricorn time, which is going to feel really good for you. Let's get into a spirit bird guardian for you. Let's see what our spirit animals have for you this week, Taurus. We're doing an extra special emphasis on our bird guardians this week with our opening guardian and our oracle cards. So let's see what we have coming through, please, for Taurus, all our spirit animals. Ooh, the Vogelkopf bowerbird. I love this guy. This is one of the birds of paradise in Guinea. Appearances can be deceptive, and the bowerbird is really pretty amazing. They build this little bower, and they bring all these treats and goodies to their mate to attract their partner. It's very, very cute and funny the way they do it. I'm sure to them it doesn't seem cute and funny at all. They're like, this is serious business. I gotta get that ladybird to like me. But this to me says, even though you may seem, sometimes not the most glamorous or showy or whatever it is, you have all these gifts and talents. And so that's why it says appearances can be deceptive. There can be so much more to you and to others than may first appear to be, right? So look a little deeper inside, look a little deeper into your heart, look a little deeper behind the scenes into others this week. And yes, this could also be a week where you're really focused on building that cozy nest and stacking it up with lots of goodies. because that's what that bowerbird is definitely about. You can actually look him up on YouTube or Google, the Vogelkopf bowerbird. They're really fascinating. They're a really cool bird. I'm a bird fanatic. I've loved birds ever since I was a kid. So let's get into your animal tarot for the week, Taurus. Let's get 3 on this for you. Nice. Ooh, very nice. This is a unique matchup. Very unique matchup. So the squirrel starts this week for you. So Ace of Wands, and the Sun and Mercury are moving into Capricorn at the beginning of this week, Taurus. So to me, this is really putting you in a place of power. Our Ace of Wands is definitely the hand of spirit coming through with big, passionate new beginnings, extra vitality, energy returning, inspiration, bright future. You know, sometimes this could be, you know, a false start. You know, it's like you get going and then you have to rein it back in a little bit and then really get it going again. There can be a little bit of that, but overall, this is a beautiful, beautiful energy. And the squirrel, of course, is all about being prepared. Yes, being prepared, Taurus, which I also think there's a little bit of that in your bird. And your guardian bird of the week. There really is. There's a little bit of that being prepared for what's coming next. But to me, Ace of Wands is always very nice energy. It's very fiery. It's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius kind of energy. So you definitely may feel like your vitality and your spark of life is going up this week. Stork energy in the house with our 6 of Swords, Taurus. I love this card so much. It's one of my favorites. Better times ahead, new home and health, leaving the old frustrations behind. This is that card in the tarot where they're getting in the boat and leaving behind the old difficulties, the old, you know, hard times, the old drama, the chaos, the miscommunication, the crappy relationship, whatever it was, right? So that's what this is. New life returning right here. Better times ahead. In the outcome card, we have our spider spirit. I'm crazy about spiders as well. And that is our high priestess. So to me, this is that beautiful divine feminine intuition. She is lunar ruled. She moves with the rhythm of the universe. Balance, intuition, secret knowledge. Yes. So you might be really doing a little bit of an intuitive deep dive this week, Taurus. You might be really going a little bit more within. You might appear like a bit of an introvert this week because you're really listening to yourself, you're listening to your intuition, because you're feeling this new vibration sparking up here. The Ace of Wands coming in, and there's this feeling of leaving behind anything that has been difficult, anything that's been hard for you, and going to a place of stillness, of solitude, of inner tranquility, and understanding what your true desires are. To me, that high priestess, she always comes up when we're really needing to get in touch with our spiritual center and remember what it is that's important to us. So let's get 3 feathers on this. They're going to let you choose which one resonates with you the most, Taurus. Let's see which one you like the most. Let's see, because all of them are going to be for you. I'm picking 3 feathers out of this oracle card. All 3 of them will be for you, but one of them may have an extra significance. Ooh, all these are pretty. All right, so here is the first feather. Here is the second feather. And here is the third feather. So we're just going to take a moment, Taurus, and just take a look at each one of these and decide or feel out which one feels the most important to you personally. All right, so we're going to go ahead and turn over the first feather. That is the crane spirit. So that, if you picked that one, that's the one that's resonating with you the strongest of this. And the message is you will soon enter into a beneficial partnership. Luck and longevity bless this union. Yes, because cranes are very much about the longevity of relationships. Right in the center, the second feather, if you picked that one, that is the pheasant coming through. The pheasant message is the time is right for creation and connection. Focus your attention in these areas. So definitely another card of connection. And the third feather, if you picked that one is the magpie. There we go. I love the magpie. Reevaluate your priorities. It is time to let go of what you no longer need. Oh, these are all perfect for you, Taurus. They really are, because that's very much what I feel, is that you are letting go of things that have no longer served their purpose. That's that Six of Swords, right? With better days ahead coming through. There's that Vogelkopf Bauer that is very much about attracting a good partner that has longevity. And the thing, you know, about working on connection, working on the home area, all of that is so beautiful. It's perfect for you. All right. Oh my goodness. These are good. I love doing these little pick of feathers. That's what birds do all day, is pick their feathers. I swear, that's what they do. They preen. They preen. All right. Next up is Gemini. Check it out. So Gemini, I hope you all are doing great this week. I hope you are feeling energized and that your mind is feeling more on track. Mercury has moved out of Sagittarius today. It has moved into Capricorn. So Gemini, you are going to start really thinking a lot more about practical, rational plans for the future, getting things stabilized, getting yourself organized, probably thinking a lot about your career and future ambitions. So let's see what we have in our spirit animal messages for you this week. Let's see who is coming through. We're doing a special emphasis on our bird spirits tonight. Gemini, you are very aligned with bird spirits because you are an air element sign. So you may feel very, very strongly pulled to these bird cards that we're going to add extra as our oracle and our affirmation. So first we're going to start out with a major guardian for the week from our bird deck. So please, dear spirit animals and guides, let's see what we have for our Geminis. Beautiful colors on the pheasant. Adapt to a place and circumstance to discover happiness and contentment. So Gemini, even if you're feeling like, maybe your situation is not optimal, maybe there's somewhere you'd rather be, where you'd rather be, or somewhere else want someone else you'd rather be with, or you're missing someone, whatever that is, this is saying to make the best and adapt to whatever your situation may be this week, even if it's not your optimal ideal. It's like, find the things that are good about it. Find the things that make you feel, grateful and happy and give you that feeling of contentment within. Even if it's snowy and cold, right? You can still find a way to make the best of that and still feel that warmth in your heart. So let's get into your tarot this week. Let's get into our animal tarot symbols and see what they are bringing through for you. Ooh, I like these. Oh, very nice. Okay, so we're starting out your week with the Wolf card coming through. That is our Knight of Pentacles. So reputation, reliability, getting results. I think this Capricorn Mercury energy is really speaking to you this week because this is an earthy, practical, grounded kind of energy. It starts a project, it starts something that it knows it can complete, it gets prepared, it's a pathfinder. So I really like that feeling for you starting out this week, Gemini. Right in the center, we have our Beaver card with the Seven of Cups. That is an energy of a lot of different options coming your way. It can be messages through your dreams. Sometimes it's a little deceptive. Like it's a little bit like the moon card. The Seven of Cups reminds me of the moon, where it's like you can't always see as clearly as you would like to, but it's a very determination kind of focus, right? It's very, very strong. Like I might have a lot of options or a lot of things come in my way, but I'm going to make a good choice. And you know what's interesting about this too is, you know, this is also to me an animal that knows how to build a very stable, cozy, strong, protective home, right? Very, very much a master builder as well. So I think you're going to be very focused on building something that gets some results this week, Gemini. And also really, you know, going through the process of looking at all your options and letting go of the ones that aren't going to result in what you want to have happen. Our outcome card is the Peking duck. So I really like this. This is our sun card, the most positive card in the tarot. So it's happiness, triumph, bliss. Hard work creates good luck. So I think, you know, both of these cards are very much about that hard work. Our Knight of Pentacles and definitely the Beaver Spirit are very much about building. It's the architect, right? It's the architect energy. So it's really about when you put in the effort, when you put in the time, and you put in all of that hard work, you get a very positive result this week. Just remember to stay in a good mental place. Whatever might not feel optimal, remember, don't focus on that, Gemini. Focus on what's good. Focus on what's best and positive in your life right now. So let's pull you 3 feathers from our Feathered Omens card. No, not this is not Feathered Omens. What's this one called? This is our feather card, feather deck. I've got so many decks, guys. I lose track sometimes of the names of them. So do bear with me. Let's get 3, please, for Gemini. Ooh, you're going to like these. These are pretty. Okay, so number 1. There is our number 1 feather, Gemini. Here is number 2. And here is number 3. So all of these are going to be for you. All of these are your messages, but one of them might resonate with you a little stronger. So I'm just going to give you a moment to look at these and think about which one feels the strongest, which one pulls or calls to you the most. I'll just give you a moment to look at those. All right, Gemini, let's turn over the first one. This will be the White Swan. So that is a very graceful, very elegant kind of energy. The power of the divine grace is within you. The Swan card is also very connected to the soul, to music, to love. So that could be a big one for you as well. So right in the center, we know what this is. This is our peacock spirit coming through. So that's our second card, Gemini. Inherent wisdom is emerging at this time. Watch it and ready yourself for a rebirth. And the peacock feather is also very you know, much about like it's that protective energy, right? It's that sort of like the evil eye that wards off, you know, potential negativity. So that can be a very powerful symbol for you as well. And our third card is the Loon, a very, very beautiful water bird. So pay attention to your dream time. Messages of guidance are drifting in. And the Loon has also got a very specific, like there's that, you know, the famous, the call of the Loon, right? They have a very specific voice. So I'd also say that for Gemini, considering especially that you are a Mercury sign, communication is your thing, be sure to use your voice. Be sure to speak your truth. That's a very strong message as well coming through with that Loon spirit. So very nice. Those are your messages, Gemini, from these birds. Let me get some of my tea here. All right. Jacqueline, you're so funny. Crabalicious. One of the funniest ones that Jacqueline put up when we were doing readings once is she put, when we were about to start Capricorn, she put up cappuccino. Cappuccino. I was like, oh my gosh, that's it. Capricorn always needs a cappuccino. So Cancer, you are up next in the house. Let's see what we have got for our Cancer folks out there for this evening and this week ahead. We are doing a bird focus this reading, so let's get into first a guardian spirit from the bird oracle. Let's see which one is going to be your primary guardian and inspiration for this week ahead. Dear animal spirits, show us Cancer, please. Ooh, we have got the barn owl here for you this week, Cancer. So the barn owl message is love approaches unexpectedly. Ooh, so Cancer, this could be a week of meeting somebody new, someone coming in unexpectedly, a brand new love connection or friendship connection coming in, maybe a reconciliation with a family member, something that really is very heart healing coming your way. And that owl energy is also very much about seeing, into the truth of the matter, letting the darkness fall away and seeing into the heart of any situation. So nice. So nice. So let's get into the Arc Tarot this week. Let's see what we've got. 3 cards on this for our Cancers out there. Ooh, nice. Ooh, very nice. I like this. Wow. Okay. Strong cards this week for Cancer. We've got the Manta Ray spirit coming in with our Temperance card this week. This is Sagittarius energy, so it's all about kind of that onward and upward feeling, divine energy, perfect harmony, miracles occurring. Yeah, to me, this is one of those cards. That Temperance card is very much about getting your balance, getting your footing, remembering that all the hard things that you've come through have made you stronger, that it's given you resilience and this ability to keep going. And not that it's made you harder or calcified or bitter, it's that it's made you stronger. Like you can handle the storms of life so much better than you ever have. Right in the center, check him out. We have got our snake spirit coming through with the Tower card here. So this is Mars energy, shocking change, transformation, major liberations and transformations going on with the Tower. The snake, of course, being that spirit that sheds off the old skin, embraces new change, and keeps on moving. Keeps on moving. The Tower to me is all about the old structures, old foundations, and old outworn foundations moving away and falling over and coming to an end. Yeah, it's that fire energy. The Tower is a Mars-ruled card. Temperance is a Sagittarius and Jupiter-ruled card. So to me, this is about really like overcoming old, outworn structures, whatever they might be for you, whether it's old relationships, old places you've lived, old jobs, old situations, whatever that is, it's coming to an end and you are transforming this week in a big way, Cancer. And then look at our outcome card as our bear spirit with the Queen of Pentacles coming through. That's our Earth Queen there. Very much about stability, very much about prosperity. Yeah, the Earth Mother, protection, a noble soul. You know, Cancer, you are that mothering energy. You are a nurturing sign. So to me, this is about you really getting seated back in your power, getting back in your own personal energy, feeling a lot more stable, grounded, balanced, and centered. Really like this reading for you this week. I feel like there could be some things that really get shaken loose this week. But once it does, like it doesn't throw you off your stride too much, very much, right? Because it's like, you know, we have the Tower, but then right after it, here's this Queen of Pentacles, like, I got this, I'm good. Oh, I didn't need that anyway. You know, thanks, Spirit, for moving it out of my life. That's really what that feels like to me. So let's get into your oracle for the week. We're going to pick 3 from the feather messages, and we're going to let you pick which one. All right, so feather number 1, there's that one. Here's feather number 2 and feather number 3. So Cancer, I'm going to let you take just a moment and look at these 3. All 3 of these messages are for you, but one of them may resonate with you a little stronger on a personal level. So you can just decide which one you think you're being called to the most for just a moment here. All right, let's go ahead and turn over. Number 1 is the nuthatch. I love the nuthatch. They come to my bird feeder all the time. They're really cool little birds. So the message with the nuthatch is stay grounded and welcome the new knowledge and perspective that are coming to you. Ooh, I like it. Second one is our parrot spirit. There is our blue and gold macaw there on the back of the blue one for those who picked the blue. Let go of others' thoughts and opinions. It is time to embrace who you really are. Parrots are very smart, very dexterous too, so they have great mental facility. Last card is our raven spirit. There he is. Yep. So the universe is calling you to notice important synchronicities. So whichever one you picked for yourself is the strongest one coming through, but they are all definitely meant for you. And they feel very, very accurate to me, because to me, this is all about being grounded, like that bear spirit. Welcome new perspectives, new knowledge, because you're clearing away the old, like that Tower card. That parrot spirit, wow, letting go of others' thoughts and opinions. Don't worry what other people say, what do they think. You know, it doesn't matter. It's all about what's right for you. It's not about, oh, they'll go, oh, well, this or this or this. And it's like, yeah. Yeah. Don't worry about that. See the messages or the numbers or the things that keep coming up to you. The raven obviously is a very strong dreamtime animal, which is all about that kind of like destruction and creation, right? The raven, you know, brings things to an end and also brings things to beginnings. So to me, this is a week of letting go of a lot of old energies that are outworn and embracing a lot of new ones that are coming your way. Very nice. Very, very nice. And I think you're going to stay nice and grounded in this, Cancer. I feel very good about this for you. Good read. Really good read. I liked that one. Yay, Daisy, my little Pisces. It is 555 where you are. Aw. Yay. I love those repeating numbers. I see those numbers a lot. I keep seeing the 333s and all of that. It's been a lot of that lately. Yeah. All right, so let's get in it. Let's see what we've got next for our Leos in the house. A Leo is definitely a very strong animal spirit in its own right. Oh my goodness, Leo. So let's see how you are doing this week. Let's see what your spirit animals and guides have for you. Oh, Moonchild, thank you so much for that blessing, darling. And that very, very cute emoji. Those are very cute. Everyone knows I'm a sucker for the Shiba Inu. Oh my goodness. All right, Leo. So I'm going to be we're doing a little bit of extra bird messages for this particular Spirit Animal Sunday. So we're going to start out with a guardian spirit for you, Leo, from our bird oracle. So let's just get one of those to start with. Dear spirit animal friends and guides, let's see what you have for our Leos this week. The swift. Ooh, yes, I love the swift. This is, you know, swifts, sparrows, they all, you know, glide very high. So stay true to your heart's desire and keep nature in your heart and home. I like that, especially because it's a heart energy card, and Leo, you are a sign that's ruled by the heart. So stay true to the desires of your heart, what your heart is really telling you. Listen to your heart this week. It's like I'm feeling that song, right? Listen to your heart, right? It's like you've got to listen to your heart, Leo, because you have a strong heart, and you might have people saying, "Oh, well, you need to look at this, or you don't need to do that," and it's like, but if your heart is really speaking true to you, and you're listening to it, you'll know the answer. You won't go wrong, right? And so, also it says to keep nature in your heart and home, right? So whatever you feel drawn to, in nature or your animal spirit connections or whatever that may be for you, bring that into your home. Put up a picture of animals you like or something from nature that you like, that really helps to bring that into your home as well. So let's get into your tarot for the week. We've got our Arc Animal Tarot here for you, Leo. Let's see what we have got. Ooh, nice for my Leos. So the first one, Leo, I love it. 4 of Swords, our sloth spirit is coming in. So to me, that's right off of the bat. You need some rest. You need a little relaxation, quiet reflection, waiting till the time is right, taking a little break from some of the dramatic action that may be going on for you right now, Leo. So just chill. Just chill. You need a break. You need a break, Leo, with that card. Right in the center, look at that. Very different energy. We have the Hawk Spirit coming up with our Ace of Swords. So to me, this is conquest, it's victory, it's clear vision, it's discernment, it's really the hand of spirit coming into your life, cutting through the old veil, the old confusions, the old things that had you kind of, bound up in your mind and you weren't seeing so clearly. So to me, it's like there's a very, very interesting energy. 4 of Swords, Ace of Swords. It's like if you push things too hard, Leo, this week, and you stress too much and you freak out too much and you just, work too hard, it's going to be so much harder for you to get to this. But when you relax, you give your mind a break, you meditate, you take some naps, you really, give yourself time to restore, reflect, and recover, then this opens up very naturally. And it's like you get all the answers and all of the things that you were seeking so much easier than if you really pushed it too hard. Outcome card, I love it for this week, Snow Leopard. Again, a very introverted kind of energy with this Hermit, right? To me, there's a little bit of a similarity here, right? They're both a little bit of taking a break from the world, turning within, healing, taking some real healing time. The Hermit is our Virgo energy. So it is about, kind of checking out your habits, checking out your routines. Are they helpful? Are they healing? Are they really supportive to you? So ascension, illumination, introspection, right? The Hermit is also about following your truth very strongly. And again, that Swift card, so listen to your heart, listen to your heart, listen to your soul, Leo, listen to that, carrying that lantern with that star in it, right? Following your guiding star. Don't second guess yourself. And the best outcomes will come when you kind of retreat from difficulty, from drama, from conflict, from difficult people and situations. That's when that clarity, that's when that illumination really does hit you very strongly, because that's when you're really going to be relaxed and be able to listen to your heart, listen to your intuition so much stronger. Listen to your heart when it's calling to you. That's Leo. Oh my goodness. All right, let's get 3 of our Feather Oracle cards on here. I'm going to give you 3 of these to look at, Leo. They will all be messages for you, but I'm going to let you just look at that and you can choose which one feels like it's calling to you the strongest, and that will be your strongest message out of the 3. Okay, so here is our first feather. There, Leo. There is our second feather, and there is our third feather. So I'm just going to give you a moment to take those in and just decide in your heart which one is calling to you the strongest. But they're all going to be messages for you. All right, Leo, so let's go ahead and turn the first one over. That is going to be our crane spirit. So that is a very strong energy. Says you will soon enter into a beneficial partnership. Luck and longevity bless this union. So that is a beautiful message of, you know, better relationships, relationships that were troubled, getting stronger, all of that kind of thing coming through. Second card, let's turn that over for those of you who chose number 2. There is our Raven spirit for you. This is calling you to notice the signs and synchronicities, Leo. The universe is calling you to notice important synchronicities, yes. And Raven is also a bringer of magic. It is shamanic energy for you, Leo. It's all about that, really going into the void and bringing back the pure magic. That's beautiful. So the last card, the third card, is our blue jay. I love blue jays. They're corvids too, just like ravens. They're in the same family. They're very smart, very protective, very loyal. So the time is right to access and master your abilities. Do so with humility and control. Yeah, the blue jay. Blue jays are also very protective. I would say anytime, I love my blue jays outside. Anytime there's, you know, any danger, if they see a cat or a predator or a hawk or anything that they don't like around their nest, they start making their loud noise. We all know what that caw of that blue jay sounds like. So yeah, they're very protective. These are beautiful. So Leah, I hope you enjoyed. This. This was really fun. It's not wrong to withdraw a little bit. That's what I really feel. It's like going within is your power this week. You know, that's where you get your best. I do love my jays. They're so fun. Oh my gosh. Yeah, blue jays are corvids. They're in the same family as the crows, ravens, magpies. And they're very smart. They're very smart. They get a bad rap because they can be aggressive and they can be, you know, really loud. But they have a lot of different vocalizations. Most people focus very strongly on that loud caw that they do, which is really more of a, you know, territorial or a warning sound, like, you know, watch out, guys, there's something around. So whenever I hear my blue jays really cranking up, it's like I know that there's either a hawk or a cat or something that they've seen, because they're very protective. I joke that they're like the police. They're the boys in blue. You know, and they will sound alarms, and other birds will listen to them because they're like, we know when the jay is making noise, there could be something around that could be threatening us too. So they really watch. They really watch. And one of the best things about blue jays that I love to talk about is that they eat up the wasps. Yeah, they'll eat wasp larvae. Like they'll just take those wasp hornet nest, they just pick them out of there like popcorn. So they really do prevent a lot of like stinging insects, a lot of stuff that we don't really like to deal with. They'll eat them up. One day I was just sitting like watching my bird feeders, and there was this wasp like floating along in the middle of the air, you know how they do. And this blue jay just came straight flying, grabbed him in his beak, ate that wasp right out of there, and just kept flying. So yeah, they're awesome. They're amazing birds. Yep. I'm a bird fan. I love them. They're just always have had my attention ever since. Totally Moonchild. Totally, absolutely. I was like, does he have a pair of sunglasses on? After he grabs that wasp out of the middle of the air. Well, you know, it's interesting. Like, there's a lot of animals that are very misunderstood. Possums are another one. And possums are incredible. I love my possums. You know, being in Georgia, we get possums, trust me. We get them all the time. And they do love to eat refuse, and I have a big compost heap that I have. Right, Moonchild? He should have winked at me. I felt like it. It was that energy. It was like, I got you. I got you, sis. But possums are so funny. And you know, possums will eat ticks. That's a big thing that they eat. They will eat all the ticks out of your yard. And I always have possums around because I put out apple cores, banana peels, all stuff, all the organic stuff I don't eat. I throw it out in the yard into the compost, and they love to come and munch on it in the middle of the night because they're nocturnal. They're also the only marsupial in North America. They're very unique. And so they eat up all the ticks, they eat up all the nasty bugs. And I've noticed that, like, I never have a problem with ticks. And I'm like, oh, that's because I got my possums out here eating them all up. Possums are also naturally resistant to rabies, so they really don't get rabid. So they're pretty awesome. Like, they're just an awesome creature. And yes, they are very shy. They are very, very shy. Yes. Oh my goodness. I could talk about animals forever because I love them. I love all their unique qualities. So yeah. Yeah. I know, Hair Raisin. I know. Oh wow. Interesting, Moonchild. Very interesting. Huh. Yeah. I didn't know that. I love sharing and learning info about critters. I just love it. Anytime I learn something new, I'm like, oh, like, there's even more for the brain to take in, you know? All right. Knowledge. Yes, I love knowledge, Moonchild. That's what we're about here, is learning. The learning. Learning some stuff and sharing some things with each other. I love it. Yes, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's right. Okay, so next up we have Virgo in the house. Yes, yes, yes. What's up, my Virgos? How are you doing this beautiful Sunday evening? I hope you are doing amazing. We are going to be doing your spirit animal reading for the week. We're going to be doing a lot of birds this week, a special bird edition of Spirit Animal Sunday. So let's start out with a guardian spirit bird for you that will be assisting you and helping you through this week. Dear spirit animals and guides, let's see what we have, please, for our Virgos. Ooh, the green heron. I love that. I have seen a green heron before. They are a water bird. They really like the kind of marshy areas. Learning and observation. Ooh, so Virgo, put on your reading glasses this week. Time to be learning, time to be observing. Pay attention to the information and messages that come to you. I would say that the energy that comes through with all herons is really one of tranquility, patience. It is, again, sort of that perfect timing where, you know, they watch and they wait for that fish or that, you know, tasty treat to come swimming by. And as soon as they see it, they make their move, right? And so Virgo, that may be you. It's like it's time to just gather your information till you really feel the timing is just right. And you'll know exactly what it is by listening to your own voice and paying attention to your own research and investigation. So let's get into your tarot this week. Let's get 3 messages from our animal tarot, the Arc, for you. Ooh, nice. Oh, I like this. This is very interesting. All right, starting out, we have our white peacock spirit coming through. That is our 9 of Pentacles. This is a beautiful card, perfect for your energy, Virgo, because this is about, you know, being grounded, having good stability, having the resources you need. Very strong if you're having questions about business, work, or career. This is all coming up very strongly around this card. It's a card, I love the messages on this. Heaven on earth, independence, expansive thinking, right? This is being able to take care of yourself, not worrying so much about money, resources, knowing that the divine will provide everything that you need. Hyena spirit coming through. 10 of Swords. Yes, so this is the end of a lot of anxieties, worries, fears, doubts, things coming full circle, betrayal, deep wounds, and the recovery from those things, right? And to me, you know, Virgo, this is like that final conclusion to a lot of that Swords energy, which can be difficult because it is the air element, it is that mental element. And you are a sign that naturally has a tendency to overthink, to worry, to, you know, get anxious about things. So to me, this is really all about that coming to an end because you're feeling more strong within yourself. That has a lot to do with it. You've been doing a lot of hard work here, Virgo. I know. I know you've been doing a lot of hard work. This really shows it too. And you're standing a lot stronger. And even if you're shaky, you're not, it's not shaky like it used to be, right? You might still be in that recovery energy, but it's coming full circle. It's coming to an end. The other thing that I love, the power of the hyena, is that it's a little bit like the vulture. It cleans up the old stuff, the old carcasses. It gets rid of it. They're very important to the ecosystem because it keeps things clean in nature, right? They make sure that that stuff doesn't get out of control. And so even though a lot of people don't like the hyena, it's kind of like he's very important in our natural system, right? It's very important to have that, and that's why to me this is the culmination. That's the completion. Anything that's been difficult, this is all about cleaning, clearing, and cleaning up the mess. Virgo, you are good at cleaning up messes. You know, you are a sign of cleansing, clearing, detoxing, getting healthier. Yes, on our outcome for the week, our owl spirit is flying in here with our moon energy. So this is Pisces, this is Cancer, this is that sensitivity. Oh, it's beautiful. To me, this is clear seeing. Yeah, it says seeing through the shadows, psychic power, listening to your intuition. This is the other side of yourself, Virgo. This is that Pisces side. So it's that, you know, equal opposite for you. I would absolutely say that your intuition is going to be riding high this week. You will be able to see through any BS, through any kind of, you know, deceptions that people throw in your way. And I really feel like, you know, you've been through that 10 of Swords. You've come very much full circle in that. And now it's like, no, if somebody tries to stab you in the back, if anybody isn't right with you, you see right through it, right to the heart of the matter. Yes. All right. So let's see what we've got for you in your Feather Oracle. I'm going to pull 3 cards. They will all be meant for you, Virgo. One of them may jump out at you a little stronger. One of them may call to you in a bigger way. So I'm just going to show you each feather and let you choose within which one feels the most powerful for you. Okay, so first card coming up, and there's our second one, and there is number 3. So Virgo, I'm just going to give you a moment to take a look at those. Feel which one is the most strongly calling you, but all of these are for you this week. All right, so Virgo, let's flip over the first one. That is, look who's coming up, our blue jay. We were just talking about the blue jays and how special they really are. So blue jay is coming up. And so it says, the time is right to access and master your abilities. Do so with humility and control. I do feel that, right? That same with that white peacock. The 9 of Pentacles is very much coming into your own. Coming into your own. Right in the center, we have our raven coming back in. Ooh, notice the signs and synchronicities. They're coming in a powerful way. And the raven is also very strong magic energy. It's also about letting go of the old, embracing the new, and a lot of transformation and alchemy. Our last feather, if that's the one you chose, is the crane spirit here, Virgo. And that message is you will soon enter into a beneficial partnership. Luck and longevity bless this union. This could be a love relationship for you, Virgo, But to me, what I'm really feeling around this for you this week, particularly, is something in business. Like this feels like good business partnerships, better coworkers, better people to start projects and things with. Because I feel like, you know, in the past, you might have had some really difficult stuff. That's what you're cleansing and clearing from with that 10 of Swords, right? And so this is a week where you're starting to make those very go. Very, very nice. All right. All right. Oh, guys, if I saw Lightseeker talking about Nui Cobalt, that, yeah, if she doesn't have something on hand, you can always ask her, just send a message and ask her if she's going to be getting things back. She might have sold out of that one. Very possible. So sometimes, yeah, she does a lot of, like I said, a lot of limited editions. And so if you're looking for the specific one, that Murder of Crows fragrance, yeah, just ask her. Just ask her if she's going to be getting more of it or bringing it back at some point. Yeah. I highly recommend her. She's a great lady. She's very, very cool. So let's get into our next reading, guys. Let's see who we have is going to be Libra. So Libra, I hope you all are doing awesome out there. Hope you are having a wonderful evening. Hope this is a wonderful week ahead for you guys. Let's see what we've got for you in your spirit animal messages this week. We are doing a special bird focused reading this week. So I'm doing oracle cards from our, you know, specific bird messengers. So let's see what we have for you. We're going to see what your main primary guardian is going to be starting for this week. Dear spirit animals, guides, and friends, let's see who we have for our Libras out there. What messages do you have for them to share? We have the wood duck, ooh, which is also sometimes, I don't know if that's the same as a mandarin duck. I think that might be different, but he looks very similar to me. To me, that's a very divine partnership kind of card. Enrich your life by keeping your options open. Yes, yes. So Libra, this could be love options for some of you. This could be like really, you know, making sure that if you pick or decide or really commit to someone that it's the right thing for you. Don't limit yourself to just one thing right now. You might be kind of like, well, don't get too tight into something, right? So let's see what we're going to get out of the tarot for you. Let's see what our Arc Tarot animal messages are coming through for you with Libra. Let's get 3 on this for you. Ooh, your own energy coming into the house for my Libras. Oh my goodness, we've got the elephant spirit coming in with our Justice card. So Libra, of course, that is your major arcana card from the tarot. Truth, natural law, old wrongs being righted and corrected. With that wood duck coming in as your guardian of the week, you know, that feels, I'm feeling so much from that. It's like, you know, I think of ducks as being a really strong energy of, you know, partnership, loyalty, you know, equal balance in a partnership, especially in a romantic one. So my feeling is, Libra, if you're in a situation where a relationship is going quite well and things are really feeling good, then they're just going to get better. But if you're in a situation where you're not quite sure if things are really even, or you're feeling like you're not getting what you want, you're really going to be addressing that and looking at the whole picture. Right in the center, look what we have. We have got the bee spirit coming through with the Wheel of Fortune. So to me, there it is. Really looking at the whole big picture. That is Jupiter energy. It is also embodying Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius energy in the Wheel of Fortune. It really is about looking at all of your options, looking at all of the different ways that you could go in your life, being very open to the changes, and usually things changing in your favor, which, let's face it, guys, Libra, Jupiter and Saturn just left Capricorn this week. Jupiter just left it yesterday. And that's moving from a hard square, very challenging aspect to your sign, to a trine, which is the most easy, free-flowing kind of energy. So I'm saying, my Libras, y'all are coming into a better time, a better flow of energy. Next year will feel very different than this year has felt for you on a personal level. Even if things are still tough and difficult in the world, they're going to feel a lot better. So here on the outcome card, we have the Manatee Spirit, 5 of Cups. To me, this is all about letting go of pain, letting go of wounds. This is about loss, hidden solutions, and better times ahead, like I said. So to me, if you've gone through something very challenging, something very difficult, you know, this is really saying that there are better times ahead. You're going to recover from this. If you've had any setbacks, miscommunications, difficulties in relationships, things are moving forward in your favor. And just believe in that, Libra, that the things that have been wrong in the past will be righted. The things that need to be let go of are meant to go. Like, you know, don't worry about it too much if something goes away, because my feeling is it's like something better is really coming in. Yeah, something better is really coming in here. And sometimes it's like there can be that sort of blessing in disguise. I always feel a little bit of this with the 5 of Cups, because it's like, you know, in that traditional, you know, it's funny, but, you know, manatees are very interestingly enough, used to be connected to mermaids. People thought that the manatees were the mermaids, right? So there's that sort of like deep diving kind of energy about them. It's very interesting. But to me, it really is. Sometimes it's a blessing in disguise. That's that classic card of the guy standing at the river and crying over the things that have gone wrong. But right behind him is that 2 of Cups. And you know 2 of Cups is like the beautiful soulmate relationship, the kind of magic connections that we all seek that are very healing. And so to me, it's like, just turn around. Just turn around and look over there at your 2 of Cups, because that's sitting right there waiting for you. So let's get 3 of our oracle feathers on this. All 3 of these messages will be for you, Libra, but one of them may jump out at you a little stronger than the others. So I'm just going to show you the feathers first, and then we will flip them over. I'm just going to give you a moment to select which one calls to you the strongest. Interesting. These are all very, oh, these are pretty. Okay, so here's the first one. Here is the second. And here is the third. So, Libra, I'm just going to give you a moment to take a look at these and decide which one is calling you the strongest. If all of them feel good to you, no problem, because these are all meant for you. Yes. Right, so Libra, I'm going to flip over this first one. This one I love, and I'm going to tell you why. Here is the flicker, also known as the northern flicker or the yellow-bellied sapsucker. He is a variety of woodpecker, and this guy has been coming to my feeder a lot this week. These are big. These birds are a good size. They're like a nice big woodpecker. But new rhythms are coming into your life now. You are encouraged to trust and adapt. I love that. Yes, I love that feeling. All right, so our second feather, if that's the one you chose, I'm going to turn him over, and that is our owl spirit coming through. So let's see what we've got. Your intuition is correct. Follow your inner wisdom without fail. Yes. And number 3, is our finch. I love the finch. I get lots of finches at my feeders too. So that one is new opportunities and choices are opening up to you now. Claim them. So lots of new energy on the way for you. I really do feel that. And yes, listening to your inner intuition, new rhythms are coming into your life. So again, I feel like the old is being shaken out here, Libra. The relationships that you have in your life that are already good are going to stay good, and they're going to get better. The ones that are kind of iffy or haven't been good for you in a long time might just be shaking them out, babe. All right. Very nice, Libra. Yeah. All right, let's see who we have got next. We know who's next. We know who's next in the house is our Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio, yes. Let's see how we're doing tonight, Scorpio. I hope you are having an amazing week. Hope you're having a really, really good evening tonight. Let's see what we've got for you this week in your spirit animal messages. I'm going to be doing a bird-focused kind of reading tonight using some bird oracle cards. So let's see what we have got here coming through from our spirit animal guides and friends. Please show us our Scorpios and anything that you want to share with them. Thank you so much, guys. Oh, Scorpio, we have got the peacock spirit coming through as your personal guardian of the week. Ooh, so there he is. Resist the alluring spell of those who would deceive you in business or love. Oh my goodness. So Scorpio, I think that's a perfect card for you. This is about really feeling things out, seeing the deeper message or hidden motives behind anybody's facade. It's also a very protective bird. The peacock, to me, it's like the feathers. That's actually been used for a very long time as a symbol of protection, is the peacock feathers. So shine your light, be bold, know that you have what it takes to see through anybody's disguise. Yes, anybody's hidden stuff, you're gonna know it. I mean, Scorpio's gonna know it anyway. I know, it's very fitting for a Scorpio, that card, because they have laser-like perception when it comes to seeing through anybody's BS. So let's get into your Arc Tarot. Let's see what your animal tarot messages are coming through for you this week, Scorpio. Let's get 3 on this for you. Ooh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness, guys. All right. First card out, Scorpio, is the Condor. Continuing in that mode of, evildoers and deceivers be gone, right? There's our King of Swords coming through. So, truth, final authority, brilliant mind. This is the master strategist. This is using your higher mind, your intellect, your crystal clear intuition, and cutting any drama, any deception, any old bad energy out of your life. You're very clear this week. I feel like there's this real clarity of mind, clarity of spirit and heart here coming through. Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm getting off of this. Right in the center. And it's a very victorious feeling. There's our Firefly spirit coming through with that 6 of Wands. This is recognized victory, success, shining your inner light, moment of glory. Did I say shine your light this week with that peacock? Because peacocks, they put on a show. They put on a show with that tail. And the Firefly puts a show on with his tail too. Are you going to be putting your tail on display this week, Scorpio? Be shining, lighting that rear end up of yours, lighting up that stinger. Oh my goodness. But to me, that peacock is very protective, right? They put the tail up to, freak out their predators, to confuse their predators. They also put it up as a way to attract the ladies, right? It's also, a courtship display. So it's very interesting. I like that. So You've got King of Swords, Six of Wands. This is very, very nice. And here's our favorite friend. He hadn't showed up yet. He came out for Scorpio as our blue-footed booby. There he is. Two of Swords. Two of Swords energy. So this could be about making some big decisions this week. And this is Libra energy, right? This is the energy that it brings in. So, you know, indecisions, information overload, being at an impasse, you know, there he is. And so Scorpio, to me, this is all about making some big decisions, right? This is about bringing yourself into balance too, being willing to take off the mask, take off the blindfold, and release yourself. Make the decisions you need to make that will make you feel more free, more successful, cutting out the old junk. Absolutely beautiful. I love that he came out. We hadn't seen him all night. This has like become a real favorite here on the on the channel. It's you can't resist. Not only is the name Booby just such a cute, funny name for a bird, but the bright blue feet, and they really do have feet that blue. It's really kind of wild. The males and the females both have those blue feet. Yeah. But the ladies, like the lady boobies, they pick the male bird based on how nice his feet look. So when he does his little courtship dance, he really shows off the feet. You might be showing off a little bit this week, Scorpio. I do get that feeling. I do get the feeling. And you're feeling good. Like, you're feeling very strong. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you for that blessing, Jacqueline. I appreciate that, hun. Aw. Yeah, this is a great read for Scorpio this week. I feel like there's so much to this. Like, you're feeling strong. You're feeling protective. You're feeling kind of strong within yourself, like look at me, like check what I got out, you know. And it's also this feeling of cutting out just old crap, old energies that need to be you know, let go of. Yeah. I love the comments in the chat. That's so great. I love the comments in the chat. These are so good, you guys. All right, let's get 3 feathers from our feather oracle for you, Scorpio. And all of them are going to be messages for you. But I'm going to show you each feather for a moment, and you may pick one and just decide which one of them feels the strongest for you out of the 3. Ooh, I like this because all of these are very similar. So you're really going to have to feel these out. All right, there's number 1. And there's number 2. And there is number 3. Oh my goodness, guys. All right, Scorpio. I'm going to give you a moment. Just take a look and which one of these calls to you the most. All right, Scorpio, for those of you who picked number 1, that is our eagle spirit coming through. Very nice energy, very higher-minded. You are learning all aspects of spiritual connection and reaching new heights. Ooh, next one, our Raven is back. Raven is coming up big time in this in these spreads tonight. So of course, the Raven, the universe is calling you to notice important synchronicities. And then our last feather, for those of you who picked number 3, matching up with the condor spirit that came through in your tarot, we have the condor coming through again. Hold the highest vision for your life. You now possess the ability to move past any hurdles. Ooh, spirits. All 3 of these, they really not playing around. These are powerful, very higher vibration. But I love that the condor came through twice in your reading tonight. To me, that just really emphasizes so strongly that King of Swords. It's like cutting all out. And so you might be a little cool this week, Scorpio. You might be a little more emotionally cool, a little bit more like, not that you're that way inside. Trust me, you're still you're still a hunk of burning love inside, but you might be a lot cooler about how you interact with people, because you're really making those clear decisions about who stays, who goes, you know, what's really bringing in the best energy for you. And with that, like with the eagle, I mean, you're ascending to higher levels. You're definitely ascending to higher levels here. Great reading for you, Scorpio. I like this so much. Really nice. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, sweet Scorpio. These, I mean, you can't go wrong because all three of the feathers are for you. All of them are for you. But sometimes, you know, yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I'm looking at your electric blue baloo. Oh my gosh. That little blue-footed booby, he doesn't know what he's brought about in this chat. Oh my goodness. He's like, what? I didn't do nothing. Aw. He's like our little mascot of Spirit Animal Sunday. He really is. I need to draw a cute little cartoon of him for our little, yeah. The Bluebies, an award show for the dragon family. That's adorable. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Bloomageddon. Yep. And he's our Two of Swords in this deck, right? He's a Two of Swords. So cute. So cute. Oh my gosh. There is a blue-footed booby in this Oracle deck, but he hasn't come out. He hasn't come out yet tonight, so we'll see. We got 4 more, so we'll see. All right, Sagittarius. I know our Sagittarians are in the house. I don't know where Fry King is tonight. He is one of our big Sagittarians that always joins our live streams, but I know we've got some good Saggies here in the house tonight. I hope you guys are doing great. Your ruling planet Jupiter to Sagittarius for sure. I think your energy is going to be riding a lot higher as we go into this year ahead. I do. No matter what we may be dealing with out in the world, out in societal issues, personally, energetically, this is really taking you to the next level. So let's get into it. Let's see what we've got for you from your spirit animal messages, guardians, and guides this week. Please show us Sagittarius. Let us know what messages you would like to share with them. We're doing extra bird messages this evening, so let's get into your guardian bird spirit for this particular week ahead. The Acorn Woodpecker. Check him out. I love what woodpeckers do with the seeds and nuts and acorns. They'll drill these little holes in the sides of the trees, or, you know, especially like the old, like, you know, trees that are really kind of like halfway dead. They do it all the time. And then they take the nuts or the seeds or the acorns and they stuff them in the little holes that they bore out for safekeeping. They store them up. So accumulate in times of plenty to ensure abundance in times of scarcity. There you go. So Sagittarius, this is a week of, you know, getting ready, getting prepared, thinking about what you need to put away for the winter or, you know, the scarcer times ahead. If you have like a windfall of income or, you know, good things coming your way or blessings this week, or even beyond that, this is just a great message to say, make sure that you store some of that up, Sagittarius. I know you're very generous and you tend to just, when you get it, you spend it. But this is really that little woodpecker's coming in and saying, remember, when you get lots of acorns, save half of them at least. Save half of them at least there, Sagittarius. Because if you need them later, you will be happy you had them. Yeah, you'll be so happy you had them. So let's get into your tarot this week, Sagittarius. Let's see what we've got for you from our animal tarot, the Arc. Let's get 3, please, for our Saggies here. Aquarius. Okay, so we're starting out with our flamingo spirit coming in for you, the Two of Wands. Balancing act, taking the first step. To me, Two of Wands is like Aries energy. It's new doors opening. It's a brighter, more joyful, energized feeling. To me, it really makes so much sense, you know, as your sign, as your ruling planet is changing signs and it's going into a sign that aspects you very positively, Sagittarius. So to me, this is opening up doors of opportunity. You may have more options. You may have some decisions to make about which door you go through this week. But overall, Two of Wands just feels like a really nice time when you're kind of taking out that globe and you're spinning it and you're saying, where in the world do I want to go next? I really love it. Right in the center, we have got our Black Swan spirit coming through with our Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is that dark night of the soul, Sagittarius. I feel like a lot of y'all have been through it. You've been through so much of this. It's the mental anguish, the doubts, the fears, the things that keep you up in the middle of the night. It is work on the shadow self, and it is time healing those wounds. So it's a very, very powerful energy. I really love it. So outcome card, you know, I believe that you get through this very, very well this week. I feel like you're letting go of all of this old negative shadow energy. You may be really confronting that to release it this week. I feel like you've already been going through quite a lot of that over this past year, Sagittarius. So to me, for a lot of you, this is just shuffling, you know, like shedding off, just dusting off that residual feeling, right? The cow is our outcome. That is our Empress card. So it is abundance, creativity, fertility, birthing those new dreams, those new projects. It's divine goddess energy, divine feminine energy. It's very nurturing, right? It knows how to bring something new into being, whether it's a new life, a new creative project, a new relationship, a new home, whatever it is. So to me, it's like, you're really learning through this process. That's why it's all about, you know, store up the abundance for future times, because you've got so much that you're going to be bringing into manifestation as you move along through this cycle here. So let's get 3 spirit feathers for you. We're going to pull 3 from this Feather Oracle deck. They're all messages that are meant for you, Sagittarius, but I'm going to show you each one. And you can pick which one calls to you the strongest if you want to get just a little bit. Ooh, I like these. Ah, I like these. All right, so number 1, there's our number 1 feather, Sagittarius. There's our number 2. And there is number 3. All right, Sagittarius, so just take a look at these 3 cards, these 3 feathers, and decide which one may call to you the strongest. All right, so Sagittarius, let's go ahead and turn over our first feather. All right, I'll give you just a second, guys. I know you're all kind of taking those in. They're all for you. Yeah. All right. So number 1 is the grouse. That is a very cool bird. I was actually watching videos about the sage grouse last week. What a very, very interesting bird spirit. Embrace the power of dance and movement to access your highest guidance. So, wow, Sagittarius, for those of you who have picked the grouse, definitely time to put the dancing shoes on or put the yoga pants on or whatever it is that gets you moving and gets you really going, right? Gets you really in that flow. Sometimes if you haven't been physically active in a while, it's time to get going. And even if you didn't pick this one personally for yourself, that's still part of your message this week. Second feather is our owl spirit. Using your intuition is correct. Follow your inner wisdom without fail. Absolutely. And our last card, Sagittarius, for those of you who picked the 3rd feather, that is our meadowlark. So the meadowlark is coming through. Smile. You will soon experience a wonderful journey of inner discovery. Ooh, all of these are good for you. So no matter which one you picked for yourself personally, these are all meant for you. So definitely, like I said, the meadowlark, it's like that greater positivity is coming in. Keep that chin up, Sagittarius. Your intuition is correct. Listen to your guidance. Listen to that part of yourself within. And the grouse, I love that because the grouse is very connected to dancing, right? They do like a lot of dancing to attract each other. And so dancing and movement is like a huge part of their life. So Sagittarius, you need to go dancing. Even if it's just in your living room, you got to do some dancing. That's up. Hey there, Steven. Welcome to the chat. Good to see you out there tonight. And anybody new that's come in while I was talking and talking. All right. Yeah, me too, Fran. I miss it. I need it. I need it. I need to go. I need a rave. Big time. Oh, you're welcome, Aries, and I'm glad. I'm glad. Those are nice. These have been so nice tonight. I know that this is like big time. These energies coming through. Yep. All right, for my goats. All my goats. Goats, goats, goats. Capricorn, how are you doing tonight? Oh my goodness. All my Capricorns, we are riding high. This has been a great week for us as Saturn has shifted on up and out of our sign into the next sign of Aquarius. All my Capricorns are definitely breathing a bit of a sigh of relief. I really feel like there's this lightness coming through for all Capricorns because we've really graduated out of a very heavy energy from this last 3-year cycle. So Capricorn, let's see what we have for our spirit animals. We're doing extra bird cards tonight. We're doing extra bird oracles around this. So we're going to start your messages out with a particular bird spirit guardian for you for the week. So dear spirit animals, friends, and guardians, let's see what you have for the Capricorns. Let's see what messages you would like to share with them for this week ahead. Thank you so much. Oh, I love it. The secretary bird. Oh, yes. Be rid of your enemies. Dang, Capricorn. Yes, look at that. The secretary bird does not play around. This bird takes care of business. If there is a snake or something nasty coming into their territory, they get rid of it swift. This bird will kick your butt. So Capricorn, it is time to shake, shake, shake those people out. Negative folks, negative energies, snake in the grass, getting on your nerves, something about secretary bird. Ah! I love it. Oh my gosh. I was shuffling through that deck today and all right, let's see what we've got tarot for this week. Capricorn, let's get 3 from our animal tarot, the Ark. Let's see what we got for our goats in the house. Nice. Oh, Capricornus. Starting out with our horse spirit. There's our Chariot card, our Cancer energy in the house. Travel, victory, raw power. Capricorn, I feel like this is such a nice card for what we've just come through with Saturn ending in our sign, because to me, this is all about learning from our experiences and really healing our inner emotions on a deep level, because that's what the Chariot is about. That's why it's a Cancer card, even though you might think, well, isn't that more Sagittarius because it's a horse, right? But it really is that Cancer energy because it's about healing the inner emotions and really understanding how best to direct our emotions. That's why it's that Chariot, because those horses that lead the Chariot, you know, the dark and the light horse here, that's our balance, right? That's our yin and our yang, our male and our female, our divine counterparts, our two sides of ourself, right? And it's also that intensity, you know, seeing things in black and white. That's an intensity, right? And so this is learning how better to guide that emotional intensity, you know, having learned better what your nature is and how to guide it in a positive way so that you get better outcomes. No doubt. And so this could also be about movement. There could be something to do with travel, something to do with someone at a distance, but overall, it's a victorious card. It's beautiful. You know, it's that horsepower coming through. Second card up, Capricorn, is our Ace of Cups. Absolutely one of my favorite cards of the tarot. And actually one of my favorite creatures. I love the Nautilus. It's one of my favorite little sea critters. And that's coming through with pure joy, true fulfillment, divine inspiration, a major gifting from spirit, right? It's a big gift. All of our aces are the hand of spirit intervening in our lives. And so to me, this is the hand of spirit bringing in more love, more spiritual connection, more fulfillment, more romance, if that's what you are attracting into your life, more spiritual connection. So you will feel very much connected with the divine this week, and you're going in that direction there. So outcome card of the week, Capricorn, is our dolphin spirit coming through. There's our Knight of Cups. This can definitely be a romantic offer coming your way, or you making one to someone else. Joy, true romance, a little bit of the trickster. So if you have somebody come in your way, Capricorn, and you're not too sure of them, or there's someone you don't know very well, you might want to vet them out, because sometimes our Knight of Cups is our little seductor, a little seduction, you know, a little game player, that's just, you know, very romantic, but isn't exactly the most solid. So if this is someone you've known for a while, or someone that's, you know, you have a very good relationship with already, that's just better love and better, you know, romance coming into your life, especially coupled up with that Ace of Cups there. Ooh, but to me, you know, with the Chariot, Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups, these are all very like water energy, you know, Capricorn. So I really do feel like someone is either taking steps towards you, or you're taking steps towards them. And it could be someone that may be having to travel to you, could be a little bit of a distance, etc. So let's see what we've got in our bird feather oracle. I'm going to be picking 3 feather cards for you, Capricorn. And all of the messages are for you, but you'll look at them on the outside, look at the feathers, and there may be one that pulls to you just a little bit stronger than the others, and that will give you a little bit more of a personal message. Ooh, I like all of these. I already know what they are because I work with this deck. I feel good about all of them. There he is. There's number 1. There's number 2. And there's number 3. So Capricorn, just take a look at each one of these feathers. All of these messages are for you, but one of them may call to you a little stronger on a personal level. So just take a moment. We're just going to be silent for just a moment and let you choose. All right, Capricorn, let's flip over. For those of you who chose the first card, we have our Grouse spirit coming through. Check him out. Embrace the power of dance and movement to access your highest guidance. So Capricorn, you and me and Sagittarius, we're all putting on your dancing shoes this week. Sagittarius had that card come out as their first card as well. So time to go dancing, my Capricorns. Live it up, kick up those heels. Second card coming through is our Crane spirit, Capricorn. Love that energy. He's been coming out a lot too tonight. You will soon enter into a beneficial partnership. Luck and longevity bless this union. So Capricorn, oh my goodness. To me, partnership, Dancing, I think it's time to go dancing with your sweetheart. Or meeting your sweetheart on the dance floor. And for our last card for the third one, whoever chose the third is the Hawk Spirit coming through for you, Capricorn. Wow. So pay attention. A powerful message is being communicated to you now. So there's a lot of meaningful messages that are coming through. There's a lot of new, happier energy. I feel this with your relationship life. Absolutely. With all of this, like Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, there's definitely, like, so Capricorn, if you're already in a relationship, to me, this is like it's going to a next level of intimacy and love and spiritual connection. Yeah, going out dancing, enjoying yourself, remembering to move, remembering to just, have fun. Just have some fun, Capricorn. And definitely pay attention to whatever messages are coming through for you this week, because hawks are a big messenger spirit. They really do bring messages that are of a higher mind. It also reminds you to pay attention to the big picture. Don't get too myopic or too close up in your vision this week, Capricorn. Very nice read. And don't forget, your secretary bird is here for your guardian of the week. So you're kicking all those nasty, negative situations and people to the curb. I recommend that all the time. I recommend that all the time. Absolutely. All right. So Ms. Mindful is in the house. She is our Aquarius lady. Our Aquarius queen. So excited to have her with us this evening as always. Thank you, Miss Mindful. All right, so let's see who we have got. Up next is our Aquarius. What have we got coming through for you? Aquarius, this has been a powerful week. Saturn has moved into your sign after a 3-year cycle. Jupiter just moved into your sign yesterday after a 1-year cycle. So I would say that the Aquarian energy is really riding high. Yes, the energy shifts might be really doing a number on you. So absolutely, if you need extra naps, extra rest, it's an important time for you to do that. We do have, the Sun and Mercury moving through Capricorn right now. Well, tomorrow, that's when the sun starts. But by the time we get into Aquarius season, starting January 20th, oh my goodness, Aquarius, there's going to be so many planets like in your sign. It's going to be very strong and powerful for you. So let's see what we've got this week for you in your spirit animal messages. We are doing extra bird cards tonight. Extra bird oracle. Birds have been very strong this week for my around my presence, so I'm really working with a lot of bird energy. So animal spirits, guardians, friends, let's see what you have for Aquarius this week. Please show us whatever messages that you want to share with them. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, another amazing bird. Look at this, the bearded vulture. If you've ever seen a bearded vulture, they're an African bird. Oh my goodness, straight up looks like a dinosaur. I mean, it's just like looks prehistoric. It's an incredible bird. It's like intimidating to see that bird. I can't even imagine seeing one in real life. Let outward deeds and words match your inner feelings. Ooh, so Aquarius, you are a sign of thought, intellect, ideas, the higher mind. And you have a lot going on in there, but sometimes you don't always actualize it. Sometimes you don't always put it into manifestation or put it into being. A thing too about Aquarius is that many times they, get so caught in the mind that they forget to verbalize the emotions. So to me, this is all about letting your outward actions and the things that you say match up with the things that you feel very strongly in your heart, right? If you're feeling it in your heart, Aquarius, go ahead and say it. Go ahead and act on it, because nobody can read your mind. They don't know what you're thinking unless you say it. Even if they're an intuitive like me, right? They still need to hear it. You know, there can be a lot of intuitive people around Aquarians. There usually are, but you gotta be able to get it out. Get it out. All right, Aquarius, let's see what we have got for you in your tarot this week. Let's see what we have from our animal tarot, the Ark. I'm going to pull 3 cards, please, for Aquarius. Ooh, nice. Okay, very interesting. Starting out with a very strong, higher-minded kind of energy with our eagle spirit coming through with the Emperor card. Ambition, fearlessness, leadership. Yeah, I mean, this is to me the ultimate action card, right? It also denotes a lot of wisdom. This is someone that doesn't just take action, but they do have a lot of understanding and experience behind that, because you know the Emperor is a veteran. They've been through the battles, they've been through the war, they know what it's like, they understand. And so Aquarius, that together with this guy, these are both like kick-ass birds. These are amazing. They are super strong, kind of intimidating, and really like command respect and attention. Very authoritarian feeling, right? So to me, this is a week where it is important to take action. It's important not just to feel or think things. It's also important to actualize them, to verbalize, to, you know, make the moves, make the gestures. Right in the center, we do have the jellyfish, the Queen of Cups. So to me, you know, this is psychic, visionary, compassion, radiance. It's a beautiful energy. So to me, this is really accessing those deepest, most sensitive, you know, emotions, right? That's really, really those deep, deep feelings. So it's really about, you know, acknowledging it, understanding what's there within you, and really acting on, you know, from that deep, true emotional place, that deep, true emotional consciousness. And then we've got our little Page of Wands, our raccoon spirit coming through. So to me, Page of Wands is enthusiasm, free spirit, new ideas, birth of new energy. You know, it's kind of like that fresh new start kind of feeling. Beat, it's optimistic. You may be sharing, you know, more optimistic ideas with someone else. They may be sharing optimistic ideas with you. Very nice. It's a really nice energy, but it's definitely a week where you need to take action. Words are coming from a spiritual place that's very true for you, because Aquarius, you are a sign that really likes to come from a place of authenticity. So really that's where you want to speak from. Yeah. So let's get 3 feathers on this for you, Aquarius. I'm drawing from a feather oracle. I'm going to pick 3, and all 3 messages are for you, but you may look at these feathers and choose one on a personal level that calls to you the strongest. Very nice. Okay, so here is our first feather. Here's our second feather. And there is our third feather. There you go. So we have 3, and I'm just going to give you a moment, Aquarius. Take a look at all 3 of these, and they're all meant for you, but one of them may feel stronger for you. So just choose in your heart which one feels like it's calling to you. All right, so Aquarius, let's flip over number 1. So number 1 is our woodpecker spirit coming through. I love this little guy. He looks like the little downy woodpeckers that come to my bird feeder. Use your discernment and fortitude to achieve your goals and find a new rhythm. So this is really about developing good new habits, good new routines. For those who chose the second card, we have the Cardinal Spirit coming through for you. I love my cardinals. Stand tall and proud. See the leadership role unfolding ahead of you. Oh yes, there's a huge element of leadership coming into your reading this week, Aquarius. And for the last card, those of you who chose number 3, that is our magpie coming through. Love our magpies. Reevaluate your priorities. It is time to let go of what you no longer need. Yes, so I love it. These are all awesome for you. They all feel very appropriate. Aligning yourself to new vibrations, to new patterns, to new routines. Really taking, you know, taking on that leadership role, like especially if you're being pushed to it. Like if someone's saying, Aquarius, you really want to, you need to go for that promotion, you want to step it up, you've got the ability to do this. You might really feel like, you know, Aquarius, many times you're very contrary. So if someone says you should go do this, you're like, nah, I'm not going to do that. But really listen to them. Really listen to this, because between like the bald eagle, that bearded vulture, the cardinal, these are all like stepping up into that leadership role. And yeah, let go of what doesn't suit you anymore. Come from a place of absolute emotional authenticity and clarity this week, because you are meant to be moving on up. That's what I feel for Aquarius. It's very strong. All right. Nice reading, guys. Nice reading, Aquarius. Okay, let's put these back together. You are welcome, Miss Mindful. Thank you for that. Yeah. All right, and we are here with our last and certainly not least sign for all our Pisces, our beautiful magical Pisces out there. I hope you all are doing great. Thank you for being so patient, waiting for your sign. I hope you all are having a wonderful evening. Let's see what we have got for you this week from your spirit animal guides and guardians. We're doing a lot of bird cards today. So let's see what we've got for you coming through. Dear animals, spirits, guardians, guides, friends. Let's see what we have for Pisces. What do you have to show us for their messages for the week? Anything that you would like them to be aware of? Show us Pisces, please. Ooh, look at this one. Oh, I love it. The Iberian magpie, welcoming the unexpected, intrusive, or undesirable, brings unlooked for benefits. So Pisces, even if something seems like it's not for the greatest, or maybe it's not really like optimal to you, it's like, look for the benefit, look for the blessing behind the difficulty, look for the blessing behind the challenge. I really like this. Oh my goodness. Yep, that feels really interesting, because Pisces, sometimes, you know, we go through things where we're like, why is that happening? Why do I have to deal with this person? Why do I have to go through that? So it's like, Pisces, instead of looking at the challenge, look at the blessing behind the challenge this week. That's what the Iberian magpie is saying to you. Magpies also like shiny objects. Just saying. Maybe it's time for some new jewelry, Pisces. Let's see what we've got for you in your tarot this week. Let's see what we've got coming from our animal tarot, the Arc, for our Pisces. Ooh, Pisces, nice cards. Oh my gosh. Pisces, y'all have had some kind of challenging readings lately, so I'm really happy to see this. We're starting out with the Manta Ray, the Temperance card coming through. So again, this all about really coming through and seeing that the things that have challenged you or the things that are currently challenging you this week are making you stronger, are reinforcing your spirit, have galvanized you into a much stronger Pisces than you were in the past. So this is also Sagittarian energy, so it is about better luck, better fortune coming through. I really love it. And what I really love is our next one. Look at that, our Peking duck spirit with the sun card. The sun is the most positive card of the tarot. It is innocence, it's hope, it's bright new beginnings. You know, hard work creates good luck, triumph, bliss. So Pisces, if you're going through a challenge this week, if you've been going through challenges, to me, this just says keep persevering. Look for the blessing behind the difficulty. Look for the positives that have come out of difficult situations in the past. Know that if you're in a challenging situation right now, that the same thing can happen, right? The same positives can come through. This is also to me like a victory of the heart because the sun is our Leo energy and Leo is ruled by the heart. So outcome card, look at that. We've got our seal spirit coming through with the 10 of cups. This is such a blessing of a reading for my Pisces out there. Lasting happiness and success and divine blessings. To me, these two cards, oh my gosh, the sun and the 10 of cups. This to me just feels like emotional situations improving, better emotional connection, just greater happiness, a greater feeling of optimism. It's a little bit grin and bear it this week, but maybe not just bearing it, you know, just sort of transcending it. It's like even when something's challenging or difficult for you, Pisces, it's like just remember, I know it sounds so cheesy, but keep a little sunshine in your heart. I mean, that's what that feels like. It's like keep that sunshine in your heart. Remember the times that have been hard that you've come through, and remember that you got through those. Remember that Spirit got you through those. And so if you've been going through something or have gone through something, the sun is going to come out. That's going to come out again, you know? And to me, you know, the seal is such a it's a deep Celtic symbology. The seal is all about, like, the seal is a shapeshifter in Celtic lore and legend. So it's, to me, it's also like allowing yourself to shift out of an old reality, right? The Selkies, the seal people. It's also about music and the soul. Oh, and maybe sometimes a little bit of unrequited love. I know, I'm speaking your language, Pisces. That's it. But it is. It's like, you know, if you've been having a hard time in love, to me, that's like really starting to readdress it and reconnect it, and help to start heal it. Oh, you've needed this, Pisces. You've needed this. Oh, like I said, a lot of y'all's readings have been, you've been going through some things. I know it. I can feel it. I can feel it. So let's get into it. Let's get into your oracle cards. I've got the feather oracle here, so I'm going to pick 3 of these for you, Pisces. They're all going to be for you, but when you look at the feathers, you may feel pulled or called to one more than the others. And that would be... Ooh, there's some interesting ones coming through here. All right, so here is number 1. That is number 1, Pisces. Number 2 and number 3. So Pisces, just take a look at these 3 cards and choose which one of these resonates the strongest with you. Just give you a moment to look at those. All right, Pisces, I'm going to go ahead and flip over card number 1. So for those of you who chose number 1, this is the duck spirit. So there he is. There's our duck coming through. Find comfort and balance in simple ways. You have support all around you. Oh, I love that. So number 2, Pisces, is the robin spirit. I love the robin too. Oh my gosh. New growth and potential is on the horizon. Reach out and embrace it. I love it. And guess who's coming back into our readings again tonight is our Raven. The Raven's been really showing up. The Raven is all about magic, Pisces. The universe is calling you to notice important synchronicities. So when you see repeating numbers, when you see symbols or signs that just you're like, I keep seeing that, I keep feeling that, don't ignore it. There's something important in there for you. To me, that duck coming through, I love that for you because it is a water bird and you are the ultimate water sign. And so to me, it's like, you know, that support of the water buoying you up, and really being able to rise above all the emotions, all the difficulties, all the things that have, you know, been challenging to you. I feel like more comfort's coming in. I feel like more new growth is coming in. New starts on the horizon. The Raven to me as well is all about destruction and creation. All right, the Raven gets that connection in a lot of different cultures. And so it's really very much about moving through the void as well. That's why, you know, those beautiful black shiny feathers, right? You know, it's really about moving through that void of magic, and altering things to, yes. So Pisces, what a powerful reading. Very positive reading for you tonight. I'm so glad to see that because I know I've been feeling it. I've been feeling it for my fishies out there that things have been, whoo, they have been very, very woof. So to wrap us up tonight, you know, I'm going to do just a quick, you know, universal reading. I'm just going to do like one for the collective. I'm really curious to see what comes through because I've been feeling so much changing. So if you're interested in seeing that, this is just going to be for everyone. This is going to be for the collective. I hear you, Daisy. Yeah, I know. It's definitely that feeling. It's definitely that feeling. So for the collective spirit, please show us what our animal guardians and guides are bringing through for us all this week. Major lessons, major points that we should all be paying attention to. I just ask for your guidance and help on this for all of us that are seeking a little extra support. The blue mannequin. Oh my gosh, patience brings rewards, guys. Patience brings rewards. We know that is the truth. I know Jacqueline's going to kill me in the chat for that because it is a little of that divine timing. But wow, that's our collective. Oh, look, on the bottom of the deck was the blue-footed booby. Yay, there he is. So on the bottom of this deck, cast aside injured pride and cherish the enduring. Look at that, right? So this is being patient, being, you know, taking things one day at a time. And then here we have letting go of injured pride, negative ego, hold on to what's lasting, hold on to what's enduring, what's proven the test of time. Look at them doing their little dance, their little blue-footed dance. Wow, so that's our collective. Check that one out. Let's get 3 for the collective on the from the tarot. Let's see what we got for that. Let's see. Dear animal spirits and guides, bring through 3 messages for us on a collective level. Wow. Look at this. There's our puffin. There's our Fool card, taking the leap of faith. Childlike wonder, trust, and freedom. Yeah. If the situations are calling for patience, trust in that. If the situation calls for taking action, trust in that equally. Because look what we've got in the center. There's our bat spirit with the hanged man. Self-surrender, prophetic powers, and facing darkness. Casting aside ego and injured pride. That's what the Hangman is so much about. Letting go of the old ego constructs, letting go of anything that's not good for your spiritual life. This is high vibration stuff, y'all. And then our last card for the collective is the Dragonfly Spirit with that 8 of Wands. Optimism, speed, and sometimes standing still. So again, to me, I feel this coming up, and I do feel this right now, is that it's interesting that to me there's a balance between patience and being in stillness, and then also taking action and moving forward very rapidly sometimes, because 8 of Wands is very rapid movement. It's very quick. It's like very direct, very fast. And so, wow, this is really, it's, you know, there's that extra element around divine timing that is, I mean, the timing is important. Being a Capricorn, my life is all about timing because Saturn is about timing. Saturn is a divine timing planet. It's a karmic timing planet. It's like father time. Saturn really is. And so sometimes divine timing says, hold on, wait. And then sometimes it says, go now. And you've got to listen. And so that's the feeling I get. But along with this blue-footed booby, with casting aside the old pride and the ego and the bat, the Hanged Man, if you take action, guys, on things that are coming up, do not come from a place of negative ego, negative competition, negative pride. You've got to act from a place of higher mindedness, of altruism, of what's good for the whole and the collective. This is beautiful. I mean, this is just, to me, really getting to some very deep, powerful spiritual truths. I knew I needed to do this for a reason. All right, let's get 3 feathers for our collective. Please, Spirit, let's see what you've got as messengers for us all right now. Wow. 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 Look at these. These are all different than what we had in our personals. Aw, I'm looking at the ones that are... Oh, except for the last one. We did have that one come up in one read. But here we are. Here we are for the collective. Number 1 card coming through is our Canary Spirit. Look at that. Yes. Step forward now and sing your song. There is power in finding your voice, right? Because the canary is a powerful singer, powerful vocalist. So it is about, you know, really speaking your truth. Number 2 is our chickadee. Oh, I love my chickadees so much. Oh my gosh. I know which one is mine. The time is right to release old patterns and energies. You are ready to embrace change. And the white turkey, the power to heal the earth is within you. Oh, okay, I feel that one on like a deep level. Because right now our earth does need a lot of healing. And I'm not going to get on my soapbox about it, y'all, but it is something that's near and dear to my heart. Is the health and well-being of all our fellow earthlings and this beautiful planet that we live on. So, wow, speak your truth. Sing your song. Tell folks what it is you need, want, desire with that canary. And there's joy in it too, canaries, right? Chickadee, chickadee, chickadee. The time is right to release old patterns and energies and embrace some change. Oh, I love it. And the white turkey, the power to heal the earth is within you, right? Living consciously is very important. And I think that part of healing the earth is healing ourselves and each other, right? And the turkey energy, turkey spirit is all about generosity and giving things away. You know, it's about, you know, sacrifice and giving things away. The Hanged Man is about giving things up. So a lot of sacrificial energy, and a lot of the biggest thing that we can let go of in order to help heal ourselves and each other and the planet around us is to let go of pride, let go of arrogance, let go of ego, because in the end, none of it matters. None of it matters. We're here for a drop in space-time, yet being humans, we can create so much damage in such a short amount of time. And so we have this choice. Are we going to be here for this short little period of time in, you know, a blip? We're just a blip in space time, right? You know, we're nothing in the course of billions of years, right? What are we going to do with that little drop of time that we get? Are we going to create great damage, or are we going to create great change? And I think, yeah, it's a choice that we make every day. And I hope that we will all make that every day. Live with consciousness, live with awareness. You know, it's interesting in the Bible, you know, they say that the root of, what is it, sin is the root of all evil, or love of money is the root of all evil. That's a big one. The love of money, greed. You know, I think that that's a big thing that leads to just corruption of everything. You know, and that word, you know, sin comes from unconsciousness. So it's really interesting to me. It's like, what is sin? It's unconscious living. It's really unconsciousness. When you're aware and you're conscious of what you're doing and you're living in the moment. That's why, like Eckhart Tolle with the power of now, living in the now is very powerful, because when you're in the now and you're living consciously, it's hard to sin, right? It's hard to make wrong action. Very powerful. I loved these readings tonight, guys. This is beautiful stuff. Be patient, releasing the ego, releasing negative pride, knowing when to act, knowing when to hold back, listening to the divine timing that's at play. Divine timing doesn't always mean you can't do anything. Divine timing sometimes means you need to act very quickly, right? So it's a really, yeah, this is really cool stuff. This is really cool stuff coming through. I love that, Miss Mindful. Yeah, what she just said. That's great. Yeah. Yeah. Such a great bunch of energies coming through here. I loved it. Yeah. And I love our guy. I think our blue-footed booby is our little spirit animal mascot. Yes. Oh, you're welcome, Yu. Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, thank you everyone for being here tonight. I am going to be back tomorrow yet again, because I just can't get enough of y'all. Because I just can't get enough of y'all. Thank you so much for the folks that donated super chats tonight. There was a gal that left one while I was talking, doing my last read. I wasn't able to thank her personally while she was here, but if she's still in the chat, thank you so much. Thank you to everybody who donates. It really does make a big difference, guys. It all adds up, and I really, really love it when you're able to help out. It's not required, but it's always appreciated. Tomorrow I will be doing our winter solstice readings, and it's going to be a good time. I always love to do our Celtic season reads to get a feeling of what we're bringing in for this next 3 months, next season ahead. You know, the winter can be tough, so it's good to like bundle up and keep warm energetically. Probably 8 p.m. That seems to work so well for everyone. It works for me as well. Oh, thanks, Colin. I appreciate that, hun. Oh yeah, we need some Bluebee merchandise. Well, you know, the dragon loves birds. I love birds. I always have. So it totally makes sense to connect some birds with the dragon. Aww. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it, because winter is my season. It's my goat season. We're starting our goat season, and we're saying adieu to the Sagittarius cup tonight. Yep, Sagittarius cup will be going into hibernation, and you will be seeing a brand new teacup. It will be my Capricorn teacup. Will be here tomorrow. And guys, I am also working on my Celtic Christmas concert. I hope that it will work out. I'm literally dusting off one of my harps. I haven't performed live in a while. So one of my harp strings is actually busted, which is okay. I can still play it. It's got 36 strings, but it's funny because I thought, oh, I'll just change it, but I'm missing that one string. I don't have the one that I need to replace it. And harp strings are not exactly something you can just bounce up to the store and get. You have to order them special. They're kind of a specialty item. You can't just run to the store and get harp strings. So I will definitely be, I'm working on that. I hope it'll come through okay. I don't know how the sound is going to translate, you know, through my phone. We'll be doing it on a live stream, Harry's, and I'm thinking probably Christmas Eve. And if it goes well, I may be doing it again like on Epiphany, which is January 6th. That's the 12th night of Christmas traditionally. So yeah, if it goes well and a lot of people enjoy it, I'll do it again because I love to play. I enjoy it so much. I've done it for many years, and it's just one of the extra things that I can bring into the channel. And so I'm just trying to practice up. I'm a little rusty. Nobody's performing live these days because of the obvious situations that are going on in the world. Yeah. There you go, Moonchild. Yeah. Save you from your family. Sure. I will do that. Yeah. I'm thinking Christmas Eve. I'll be doing my little online concert, but I'll post in the community tab when I know for sure. Yeah. Yeah, it'll give us all a little bit of a break. Yes. Awesome, Harry's, and I love to see it. Oh, Krista, you got a Cappy hubby. That's so funny. Yeah. You're needed because I'm driving you crazy, Moonchild. Yeah, it's just me and my mom here for the holidays, so we're just doing our own thing and hanging out together here and there, so it's all cool. Oh, Harrison, I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm so glad you found us over here too. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, have a wonderful evening. I always appreciate your time and your energy so much here as always. Make sure to like, subscribe, share this. If you haven't already, I think most of our folks here are subscribed. But if you know anyone that would enjoy these messages, feel free to reach out and share it with them as well. If you dare. If you dare. Oh, I love y'all too, guys. Have a great evening, and I will be seeing you again tomorrow night. Same dragon time, same dragon channel, y'all. Happy winter solstice ahead of time, and I will see you then. Take care.